You are watching a quick how-to video on how to create drop-down fields in a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. First, let's rename the worksheet by double-clicking on the tab to highlight Sheet 1. Rename the tab by typing Status Report. Click anywhere in the sheet to keep the change. Now, let's add the report name to the worksheet in cell A1. In cell A1, type Boiler Status Report. Click out of the cell to keep the change. Now let's resize the column so the form name fits in A1. Highlight column A. Then select the line between column A and B until the cursor changes to a crossbar, then double-click the line so that it will resize the column. With the form name selected, click the Increase Font Size button 3 times. Then click the B for Bold button. Drag the line between 1 and 2 down to increase the row height to 36. Then let go. Click the Middle Align button. Select cell A3. Select the Function button and the Function dialog box will open. This will allow you to add a formula that automatically inserts the current date into the selected cell. If not already there, select the drop-down button and choose Date and Time from the category list. Under Select a Function, you will see the available functions relating to the date and/or time. Using the scroll bars, scroll down the list until you find the Today function. Selecting this function will insert the appropriate date formula to add the current date into the cell. Click OK, then OK again. Now format the cell so the date is left aligned by clicking the Left Align button. Select cell B3 and type the word Shift. Click out of the cell or hit Enter to accept the change. With the cell selected, click the Right Align button. Now select cell A5 and type Building. Pressing the Tab key in between entering the subsequent column headers, Equipment, Status, Comments, and PMOs. Highlight the column headers and make them bold by clicking the B button. Resize the column width by double-clicking the line between the B and C columns. You can also drag the line to the left or right by holding down the left mouse button on the line between the columns to resize the column. Select cell A6 and type the building number B3 in the cell. Click out of the cell to accept the change. In cell B6, type Steam Generator number 1 and list the subsequent boilers below it. Now you want to show the listed equipment belong in building B3. Select cell A6 and hold the left mouse button until you get to A12. Both cells and all in between should be highlighted. Click the Merge and Center button. Now the selected cells are one cell named A6 and B3 is in the center at the bottom of the cell. Click the Mid-Align button to put B3 midway of the cell. Click the B to make B3 bold. Now to resize these columns at once, click the arrowhead in the upper left corner of the sheet to select the entire sheet. Then double-click a line in between any two columns to resize all the columns to fit its content. You can resize the columns individually as needed by dragging lines between columns as you've done before. Select from cell A5 to E12. All should be highlighted between. Select the Borders drop-down and select All Borders to finalize the look of the report. Again, you may need to resize the columns to fit the contents you know will be in the column. Comments and PMOs will most likely be much wider than the other columns. To save your document, choose File, Save As. Select where on your computer you want the file to save. I usually choose the Documents folder or desktop if I will use the file frequently. Give the file a name. In this case, Boiler House Status Report would be appropriate. So that the file is compatible with older versions of Excel, change the Save As type at the bottom. Select Excel 97 to 2003 workbook from the drop-down list to change the file type to A.XLS worksheet. The compatibility checker dialog box will appear. Click on Continue.